But straight off the top tonight, our coverage continues of that situation in downtown Grand Rapids. A parking garage flooded after a water main broke. Crews working tonight to get it out of there. This, as we're learning, less water spilled than originally estimated. This is happening at the Hinman building at 77 Monroe Center Northwest. Now here's video to give you an idea of just how deep that water got inside that parking garage. You can see vehicles submerged. We're told it was at least 6 feet deep. The situation is still tying up traffic. There are still road closures on Ionia and Lewis tonight. 24 Hour News 8's Heather Walker has been bringing you live breaking news updates all day. Tonight she's learning the mess may be cleaned up sooner than expected, right, Heather?
Yeah, that's right, Marley. Actually, this water could all be pumped out in about an hour. There's 2 reasons for that. Number one, I don't know if you can see behind me these huge tanks. There are 10 of them, and each one of them can carry about 10 to 13,000 gallons of water. So they're doing a lot of work pretty quickly. And the other reason is that there's less water than originally thought. The first estimate was that there was almost 2 million gallons of water down there, but after looking at it further, we've learned that there's only about probably 500,000 gallons of water. But the best news of all today is that everyone is okay.
There's concern with the fumes and the explosive nature, and with electricity, anytime you have an arc or a spark and you have something like gasoline in the area, you have the possibility for something to go terribly wrong.
Sometime this morning, a pipe burst in this parking garage, filling it with about 6 feet of water. This video was taken from inside by John Vargo. He was having lunch when he got a call to get back to the ramp because his car was about to be underwater.
I ran like heck. Yeah, I got moving pretty quick, and I was nervous. It's my wife's car. I didn't want to get it ruined.
John was able to get his car out in time, but not everyone was as lucky.
And unfortunately, a few people lost their vehicles. There's at least 5 cars down there that I know of.
The fire department estimates it's more like 15 to 20. We caught this woman outside the parking lot, hoping her car wasn't one of them.
I was texting my friends to tell them I'm going to be late to dinner. Very late, apparently, so.
Holly was also told by a friend to head to the ramp.
I came running from work and said.
Then, in the middle of our interview, it showed up.
And there's my car. The fire department is wonderful. They brought it out. It's not flooded. Oh, that's awesome. So I get to make my dinner. Isn't that great? Thank you so much. Can I give you a hug?
City officials shut down the power at 77 Monroe Center and 36 Ottawa so that trucks could start pumping out the water safely.
This is pretty crazy. It's our cousin's wedding, and we're just glad that she found a place and it all worked out.
A wedding had to be moved from Monroe Center to the Bob because of it.
The gasoline is seeping from the fuel tanks and floating on the surface, and that's our biggest concern right now is just the explosive hazard.
Shutting off power and closing down streets may have caused an inconvenience downtown today, but it allowed crews to safely clean up this mess. And I just talked to crews who are down there pumping out this water. They say there's only about a half a dozen cars that are underwater. So that's better news tonight. City officials say this all started after work was being done by a private contractor in that garage. As for the streets, they should reopen sometime tomorrow. Marley.
Now, Heather, I was down there with you earlier, and I know that some of our crews were actually smelling some of the gas out there. Are you seeing or smelling anything like that now?
No, I'm not smelling any gas. When these guys first got out here to pump, I was smelling like a sewage type smell, but gasoline's gone, so that's the good news. And now I think the sewage smell is gone, or maybe I've been out here too long that I'm just getting used to it. I don't know.
All right, Heather, thank you so much for your coverage out there.